I know. Apparently, the community center doesn't have a ladder big enough to change this one, but they can get that one over there.
The clock in the board chambers, we noticed on Monday, was an hour ahead.
I think they're just trying to get you to end the meeting then, huh? Scott, good morning. I don't need another mic, thank you.
Are you sure?
I'm quite certain, thank you.
Back up in case you did.
You know, sometimes in court I'm told I'm a little soft-spoken, and then sometimes I'm told I'm not. So, guess it depends on what's going on. Good morning to you. I am Judge Todd Young, and I am the District Court Judge in Department 1 of the 9th Judicial District Court in and for Douglas County for the state of Nevada. And good morning to all of you. It is my distinct privilege and pleasure to be here with you this morning and to get to administer the oath of office to the newly elected members of our community government. And I had, I'll let you know, I had prepared some words when I was originally asked to swear you in, and I had whittled it down to about an hour and 48 minutes, including everything from Shakespeare to Socrates, from Reagan to Jefferson, and it would only be a person like me who would think that people like you would want to hear me talk that long. But once we got this process narrowed down a little bit, I assure you I've whittled down my words also. So let me just say, this is an important day. It's an important day for you as elected officials. And it's an important day for our county, for our state, to have newly elected officials. And really, the essence of what I want to communicate with you is this. Local government is where government really touches the people. It's where government really touches the community and impacts the community. We all have spent years watching national debates, watching who controls the government in Washington, D.C., and those are interesting things, and they're very important things, and it creates a lot of policy and a lot of direction for our country, and it's fundamentally important. But you represent where government actually touches the citizenry. And your willingness to serve is fundamentally important to the structure of our nation, to how we operate as a representative democracy, how the people of Douglas County and across this country are served by their government. You represent that. And I was talking with all of you a little bit before we started, and I know what roles that you're going to assume and the responsibilities that you're going to take on for our community. And I'm also pretty sure that there's not a one of you who's going to get rich off of this. There's not a one of you who's going to get a really important government contract when you leave office. You've done this because you are willing to serve your community. And what a beautiful thing. What a righteous thing. To be a public servant. To give of yourselves so that your community can prosper. That's to be honored. It's to be appreciated and respected. And I do honor and appreciate and respect all of you. But I want to go a little bit further than that. I want you to be proud of yourselves. I want you to know that the community is proud of you. And then I want you to end today talking about how honored you are. Because after today, after you take this oath, it's no longer about you. It's not about how important you are. It's not about the fact that you won. It's not about the fact that you have a title. It is, as you take the oath that I'll administer in a moment, about the fact that you are serving your community. You are a public servant. And from that point forward, it is the community that's to be honored by your work, by your dedication, by your study, by your showing up, by your vote, by what you do in the role that you've asked for. It is the community, the people who voted for you, the people who voted against you, the people of Douglas County who are to be served. And it is so amazing that that's how we run our government. It is so right. And I welcome all of you to this either new role or continued role of public service. You'll do great. I'm very confident that Douglas County is in good hands and will move forward, and we will continue to prosper and to persevere. We'll look out for each other. We'll be mindful of what the community needs more than what we need. We'll be mindful of who we serve. And I know that each of you will take that to heart. And with those words, I'd now like to administer the oath to you. I'm going to ask all of the elected officials, or prospective elected officials, to rise and stand, please. Now, I think all of you have a copy of the oath that you were given. I've got a copy right here. So you'll note that it says, I blank. I'm going to ask you to state your own name. I won't say state your name. You'll know that's coming. And then we'll get down to the office of, and I want you to state the name of the office that you have been elected to. And with that, I'd ask all of you to raise your right hands, please. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the Constitution and government of the state of Nevada against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, and that I will bear true faith, allegiance, and loyalty to the same. Any ordinance, resolution, or law of any state notwithstanding. And that I will well and faithfully perform all the duties of the office of on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Thank you. You are now elected and sworn in members of our community government. I congratulate all of you. Thank you. And as promised, I cut that down from 1 hour and 48 to now. So congratulations, everyone. If you will...